I'm Jaydon. I'm on the Call of Duty team, and I'm graduating with a Bachelor of Arts of Communications. I originally came to Clarke because I was on the football team, and I also wanted to study communications and get to know how sports media and other journalism, how that works. And I thought it was really interesting. A teacher who's no longer here, David Diefield, kind of introduced me to all that world of social media and speaking. And I already had photography skills from my old high school in Hoffman Estates, where Kevin Beers taught me how to use a camera, and that's really the big reason why I got into communication. I've had some crazy experiences here, especially going through COVID and then dealing with a brand new football team. I was there in the very first wins of all the seasons. I also took pictures for the team, and I also got the chance to be going with our national championship women's basketball team, and I got to take pictures for them. So that was really cool. I also got to experience all our goofy homecomings that we do here, because most colleges don't do that. I thought they were pretty cool. I've done some pretty cool stuff basically just around our school. I've traveled probably all over the Midwest because of our school, which was really exciting, because I'd never been to Missouri, Nebraska, Kansas without other than doing a football camp. So actually experience food and culture was really cool, especially when I went out with the women's team, because usually football you just get buffets. So actually trying new foods and stuff was really cool. What really made me want to join esports while I was playing football is because at the time I wasn't getting the chance to play or get the minutes that I wanted. So I just wanted to find a way to else compete. And I always was really good at video games. And when I was a kid, I always wanted to find a way to compete in video games, but throughout my whole life, everybody told me playing video games wouldn't get you nowhere, but I found out esports was the way to go. And I was a big fan of people like Nick Merckx and Swag from FaZe. I was big fans of them, but I didn't know how else to get into their world until I found out about esports. My favorite memories of competing in esports has definitely been all the wins. Even though we lost last semester, the championship game, going through the playoffs and just winning every game really close was really fun. Competing in video games and just not going for just kills or playing the point, doing different stuff and seeing the world of video games actually expand to a diverse and communicative world. So things that I learned from college, or just life in general, the past 4 years, was just getting to know who's really your friends, and getting to know people who actually care for you. And not only that, just knowing how the work world actually works, because I thought it was just you get a job, it's a day job, get a desk. Goofily, not the office in the funny way, but getting a desk job. But I found out there's more jobs than that, and there's actually ways that people actually expand. Recently, I've just worked at FedEx, and I just thought it was just machines giving out boxes to everybody, but really it's hardworking people just trying to make a living and delivering these boxes in multiple ways and forms. Also, I've done sales, which has also been a hard world, because you make more of your money off of actually selling than actually working there. So it's kind of interesting to see that people are willing to do all these different types of jobs and not just be at a desk and doing nothing. The esports teams, I made some really good friends. For example, me and Ethan, we were friends when he was playing football, and I feel we're gonna be lifetime friends. We always bonded and we always made jokes and goof around. Devin, him and I yet again met through football, and then in the esports we were really close, and we always made connections and always joked around. Also feel he's a lifetime friend. Sam, he's been really close. I felt me, Reed, and Ann, shout out to them, they're no longer on esports, but they were really good friends, and they were on football. But we helped Sam bring his true self out. He was really quiet, and now he's a really close friend of mine, and I'm glad to be calling him my friend and hope to still talk to him in the future. Ben, really great guy. Love him. Love hooping with him. Full of energy, always. Joey, him and I have always been close since the day we met. We still joke around, talk about anime and all that stuff. Me and Gav are really cool. Big Bears fans, so shout out to that. And Al, we love the song Miss Independent, Miss Independent. Always be a banger. Shout out to him. Fez has really taught me the game of Call of Duty more than anybody other than Reed and Al. But Fez just really came here. He was the legit new guy. We didn't know him at first, but ever since we got to know him, Fez has been a great guy. Appreciate him. Just love the team, and I hope they all do great. Shout out to also the Valorant team and Fortnite team, because I've always been close with Daryl, and me and Jacob have really gotten close and gotten to know each other. And then Spencer Soup, aka Soup, really great guy. What's next for me after I graduate? I don't know as of right now. I've gotten a lot of recommendations, but at first I was planning to work with the Bears, but they haven't hit me up recently, so I'm not really getting my hopes up. But I am also going to try a bunch of other teams. Like, I found out there's a semi-pro team now in Schaumburg for esports, so I'm going to try that. And then I'm going to also try out for arena football, and then try out to freelance photography and just see where my life takes me. And hopefully I can get to like somewhere like an ESPN or something like that. Probably the last thing I'm probably going to say is you guys keep working. You guys are going to win a championship. I feel like every team here is going to win one. Really appreciate all of you guys for giving me the greatest experience of my life. Even though we all have been annoyed and we have struggled and dealt with a lot of BS, I really want to shout out to you guys. You guys were really great. Appreciate you guys. And same thing, like if football ever watches this, like I appreciate you guys too. Like you guys helped me grow as a person. And I felt like this school, even though like I have a lot of like mixed feelings about it, but it's always at the end of the day helped me grow up and helped me probably gain the most amount of friends I'm ever going to gain ever again. So thank you everybody. And this is JD, number 42, signing out. See you later.